Have you yourself or heard others saying that they're tired all the time? Often when we mention this to other people, they're quick to say, you just need to get more sleep, right? And look, sleep is an important part of keeping our energy and vitality, for sure. But did you know that sleep is only one element to being more rested? And maybe you are rest deprived rather than sleep deprived. Now, before we get moving, don't forget to like if you do, share, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, please. Don't forget to touch the notifications icon, as this will let you know when I put out new videos on all things psychological. Now, today, I want to take a deep dive with you into the area of rest. What does rest really mean? And how do we get more rest? In terms of our own restoration, we all need to rest, and there are types of rest that more sleep cannot solve. Have you ever woken up from an uninterrupted night of 7 to 8 hours sleep and got out of bed still feeling exhausted and unrested? Well, there are reasons for this, and it may be that one or many of 7 areas of rest are being neglected. In today's fast-paced world, we think we can cram as many tasks and chores and social media time into our waking hours and then rebalance everything again with a good night's sleep. And there is so much information on sleep and sleep hygiene, ways to get more sleep, etc. It's rammed down our throats as the one way to get our energy back, right? But sleep and rest are not the same. And rest is something we are all in need of with the current world events. And there are actually 7 different types of rest you can examine in yourself. And the 7 types are, firstly, brain rest or mental rest. So having a rest from all of the thinking you do in your day. Do you sometimes lie down to sleep at night and your brain, it's still highly active, thinking over conversations you've had with friends or colleagues during the day, going over your to-do lists? The brain also needs time to rest and recuperate. Keeping a notepad by the bed so you can write down all your thoughts before turning out the lights can be helpful, as it releases the thoughts from you, and you can revisit them the next day if you so desire. Meditation can also be a way of letting the thoughts go through the mind, but not getting caught up with them. Having times of day that you don't multitask and you just concentrate on one thing at a time can also give the brain a chance to recharge. Now, the second point is resting the senses. And this is reducing all the stimuli we have these days. Notifications, bleeping, phones ringing or vibrating, and bright lights and computer screens, and hearing multiple conversations at the same time. This can cause our senses to become overwhelmed and just literally fatigued. This can be reduced by just closing your eyes for a minute or two and focusing on your slow and steady breath, or stepping away from the devices and going for a slow stroll outside in nature. Intentional moments of sensory deprivation can begin to undo the damage inflicted by this over-stimulating world around us. And the third is inspiring rest. Doing the things you're passionate about and pursuing creative pursuits. This can be particularly important if you spend much of your day solving problems and working things out. Allow yourself to do something that you just enjoy. Maybe you like to paint or knit or sing. Don't forget the things that light up your creative brain and recharge your batteries. Maybe you need to look at booking a short vacation or time away. And this doesn't need to be expensive and could be booking a short getaway at the beach as look, you like to surf or swim. Maybe there's a group you've had your eye on but not given yourself the time to enroll. Take that course in Tai Chi or start a membership with your local yoga studio. The fourth point is resting your emotions. So giving bottled up emotions the opportunity to be processed and released. Maybe you like to journal your emotions or take the time to really ask yourself, how are you feeling? Emotional rest can also involve being true to yourself and expressing to others how you really feel. The next time a friend asks you, how are you? Maybe you will really let them know how you feel. The fifth one is resting alone. This is taking downtime from social commitments and social media, blocking out time just for you. You might decide you want to read that book that's been on the shelf for the last, 6 months, or buy a magazine and sit in the sunshine. This can also involve reflecting on our relationships with others, distinguishing the relationships that energize us and those that, drain us and exhaust us. You might want to schedule more time with those that recharge you. And the sixth point is resting the soul. Time to connect with your soul or spirit through meditation, yoga, philosophy, religion. Take the time to deeply connect with yourself. What parts of yourself may you have been neglecting? You might want to attend a local church group or a Buddhist center. What does your soul or spirit like to do or see? And make sure you schedule those things. And the seventh point is resting physically. So allowing the body to just slow down, including passive and active physical rest. Passive physical rest includes sleeping, taking a nap, lying in a warm bath, while active physical rest includes things such as yoga, doing stretching exercises in the morning or night, and going for a massage, which can increase the circulation. Now, as you can see, sleep alone can't restore us to the point we feel rested. So it's time for us to begin focusing on getting the right type of rest we need. Now, your task for the next week is to go through the 7 areas of rest each night for 7 days and pick the areas you're, experiencing a deficit in that you need some work on. Now, when you get to the end of the 7 nights, pick the top 2 rest areas you typically identified as lower and make a plan for the week ahead and how you can increase them. What can you do to gain more rest in those 2 areas you identified being deficient in? Write down what you're going to do and make it happen. Then assess if you feel more energized and less exhausted. Now, before I go, please like and share, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, please. Don't forget to touch the notifications icon, as this will let you know when I put out new videos. Now, I really do hope you found this information on the 7 areas of rest helpful. Bye for now.